and their grandchildren, and so they need to continue to tell the story so that it's not forgotten. We need to do the same. We need to tell this story. We need to know the story so we can pass it on to our children, so they can pass it on to their children, and so on. Reason being, my grandfather, Christopher Savory, he is not going to appear in a history book, but his story is as real as Christopher Columbus's story. He's my story, and I'm going to tell his story to my children and their children. Another word that comes out of the Bible that says that when a word goes out, there's power in words. So what we're going to do in this roll call is we are going to call the names. If you have any person that you know that went to build that canal, we're going to call their names. And when that name goes out, it's not going to come back void. That name is going to stay alive. It is our responsibility to keep their name and their legacy alive. And so, what I would like to do is, if you have someone, and I need you to raise your hand, if there was someone in your family, grandfather, great-grandfather, uncle, someone that you know that went down to Panama, whether they made it, whether they passed along on the way to Panama, if there's anyone in your ancestry that went to Panama to build the canal, I need you to raise your hand. I'm passing out candles, and as you call their name, I want you to, it's a battery operated candle, so the alarm won't go off. So as you call their name, what I would like for you to do is call their name and say where they came from and light that candle, because we are going to keep that legacy alive. Where there is light, people will see. You let that light shine for yourself, for your children, and we're going to continue to let it light, because unless we keep our story lit, it will go out and people will make whatever story they want and call it ours. So we will remember them. Let's light up our great-grandfathers. Let's light up our fathers. Let's light up our great-great-grandfathers. I'm lighting up my grandfather. I'm lighting up my grandmother. And they are going to remain alive in our hearts. Maybe not in a history book, but in my family book, they will remain alive. Amen?
Amen.
All right, so let's begin. Oh, we have some lights. I remember Mr. Ford. All right. Okay, those that have candles, I need you to stand. Stand and call out the names. Wait, we're going to do this decently and in order. Okay, so I'm going to come with the mic and you call out your ancestors' name and where they came from.
Turn it on for me.
Christopher Savory, Barbados. Rollins, Barbados.
Edward Graham, Barbados.
Alexander Ware from Barbados.
Freddie McKenzie, Jamaica.
Archie Bradford, Barbados.
Archie Bradford, Barbados.
Alexander Cornelius Wheeler.
Watson and Russell, Jamaica and Hometown, Barbados.
William Princeton, Barbados.
Carol presents Barbados.
Born and lived in Barbados and Jamaica.
Washington Thomas, Jamaica.
Clanford Savory, Barbados.
Joseph Mills, Barbados.
Charles Nixon, Jamaica. Waglia Walker, Jamaica.
Christopher Savory, Barbados. Bartolome Savory, Panama.
Luther Williams, Sr., Jamaica. William Kirkhalde, Jamaica.
James Ferguson, Jamaica.
George Dixon, Jamaica, and Louis Thomas, Barbados.
Lloyd, Barbados.
Philip Robinson, Jamaica, and Louis Evans Jones, Barbados.
Isaac Lane, Barbados.
William Brown, Jamaica. William Clark, Barbados. Henry Hall, Barbados. Egbert Death, Barbados. You got Bessel Halls.
And we also had some women that came. I remember my grandmother, Rebecca Linda, Jamaica. Louise Williams, Jamaica. Mr. Gale, I don't know his first name. Mr. Gale, Barbados. That's respect. So we remember, we will always remember. But it's not enough for us to remember. We need to let our children know. We need to let our grandchildren know. And so, if you continue to let that light shine, it may not appear in that history book, but it's in our history book. Amen?
Amen.
You know the story. We have authors, we have poets. Get busy. Write your story, tell your story. When it's in black and white, it will never die. Tell your story. Let's all say together,
Tell your story.
and that's our roll call.
Amen.